Hi everyone, it is Miss Alisha here. Obviously, as you can see, Miss Nikki is not here today, but she will be back with us next week. Next week we're going to be making bounty eggs together, so that should be really fun. But today we are going to be making our very own lava lamps. I guess we probably shouldn't call them lamps because we won't be plugging them in. They won't be lighting up, but I promise you they're still going to be very cool and they're very easy. But before we get started, just a few quick things I wanted to let you know. First of all, it is summer reading. Happy summer reading, everyone. We miss seeing your faces so much, but we are so excited that we still get to do a summer reading challenge this year. So if you have not already, you can download a summer reading log from our website, or you can do curbside service and ask for summer reading logs. And I'll show you. I have one right here. This is what they look like. That's the back. It's very easy this year. You just keep track of every day that you read on this. And when you have read for 50 days, you're done. And then starting in August, you can come in and you can get your summer reading prizes and you can get your summer reading books. So that's our summer reading logs. Make sure you keep checking our Facebook page. We have a lot of really fun stuff going on this summer. One of the things we're doing is next week, we have, I believe it's next week, the 30th, we have Madcap Puppets doing a online event for us. So check our Facebook page. There's a link there for you to sign up to get the information for the Zoom sign in for that, but it's going to be so much fun. They're going to be doing a live puppet show where they're going to take suggestions from you guys, the audience, on what we want the story to be. So you do not want to miss that. I promise you. Madcap Puppets is always amazing and they're one of our favorites. With that, I'm going to get started. So let's do this. Okay, so today we are making lava lamps. And you only need a few things for this. You need a water bottle or some sort of clear plastic bottle. This is just a bottle from, I think it's from coconut water. So just a clear bottle. I already put water in mine so that you didn't have to watch me do that later. You need some vegetable oil. You only need one alka seltzer tablet. Hang on. Sorry, my computer just did a funky thing. Okay, you need an alka seltzer tablet. You might need a funnel, or just pour very carefully. And then our favorite that we seem to use just about every time, we're going to need a little bit of food coloring. All right, so to start, you are going to take your bottle. You are going to fill it about a quarter of the way full with water. So we did that. We filled our bottle with water. And then once you have done that, we are going to take our vegetable oil and we are going to pour the vegetable oil into the bottle with water. This is where you might need your funnel. And we're going to fill it almost to the top with vegetable oil. All right. We're going to be careful. If you pour too quickly, you might overflow the funnel, so don't do that. All right, so we're going to fill our bottle, and I think it's going to take almost this whole little bottle of vegetable oil. All right, I think that's good. I funnel away so I don't make a mess. All right. So now we've got our bottle, and this happened really quickly this time. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but see how it's already separated, and we have the water on the bottom and then all the oil on the top here, right? All right, so now we're going to take our food coloring and our bottle, and we are going to put some drops of food coloring in the bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do one more. All right. And watch those float to the bottom. Isn't that cool? I hope you can see this. And they're all kind of just sitting at the bottom of the oil. Eventually, they'll probably drop into the water. Okay. Now what we're going to do, this is the kind of fun part. We are going to take our alka seltzer tablets. You know what? I'm going to shake it around a little bit because we want that food coloring. Go down. It looks like blueberries. Okay. So you're going to take your alka seltzer tablet. You're going to break it in half. See if I can do this without it breaking into a bunch of pieces. Okay. So that's pretty close to half, right? And I'm gonna try this so that you all don't have to sit here and watch for several minutes. But well, oh no, there it goes. I was gonna say, while you're doing it yourself, you're gonna want the food coloring to drop to the bottom. But I hope you guys can see that it's starting to swirl to the bottom. And it looks really cool. It looks sort of like it's raining in the bottle, which is very cool. So I'm gonna let that drop for a second. While we're doing that, I'm sure you've noticed that, like I said, the oil is on the top and the water is on the bottom. And I don't know, does anybody know why that is? It is because of a little thing called density, right? And the density of the oil is lighter than the water. So the oil is less dense than the water, so it's rising to the surface. And the food coloring is the same density as the water, so it is sinking down to the bottom like the water is, right? So let's see what happens when we add our tablet. What do you think is going to happen? We've done something sort of like this before with the Coke and Mentos, right? Where when we dropped the Mentos into the Coke, it created bubbles, and those bubbles helped it escape out the bottle. So let's see what happens. All right, ready? Oh, see, you should start seeing bubbles, colored bubbles rising to the top. How cool is that? And it's going to keep doing this over and over again until the tablet has totally dissolved. And once it has, we can do it again if we want to. You see them dropping back down? All right, so the gas, the air, is rising to the surface because it's lighter than the water and the oil, right? So if we do this again, we can do it again if we want. Once this settles, you could put more Alka-Seltzer in. You could do a whole tablet if you want. If you do, take a video and let me see it. You could put the Alka-Seltzer in and then put the lid on and see what happens. And again, I would love to see it. And it'll keep having a reaction And as it lifts, it's lifting the food coloring with it. All right, so that is our cool little lava lamp. If, like I said, if you do this at home, please take a video. We would love to see. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and we will try and answer them. And for next week, we are going to be making bouncy eggs. They will not be hard boiled. So that is going to be very fun. So make sure you save an egg or two for our experiment next week. And then, like I said, make sure you're checking our Facebook page, check our website. We have so many cool things. I know tomorrow, I believe we have mindfulness with Miss Courtney tomorrow. And then I think bedtime story time with Angela is tomorrow night as well. So that's it for me this week. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. And Miss Nikki and I will see you right back here next week, Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Bye.